So it kind of makes sense why yesterday we got reports that we're moving on from our boy Jermaine Pratt. Kind of makes sense because now there's a positive update in the Trey Hendrickson situation. So now that we're going to move on from Jermaine Pratt, save $5 million, there's some more spending money to go around. And again, now it looks like Jermaine Pratt is a catalyst for our boy Trey Hendrickson. According to Dianna Russini of The Athletic, she said, I did a little digging on it, meaning the Trey Hendrickson situation, and I'm getting really good vibes coming out of Cincy that they're going to get a deal done with Trey. Now, this is the second time we have heard this as of recently. We have heard Ben Baby from ESPN claim that they're getting closer to a contract. And now, of course, we got Dianna Russini. So when NFL insiders start getting information, start getting stuff said to them, and then you also go into the factor that now Jermaine Pratt is going to get cut, clearly the Bengals are doing something. Okay, clearly the Bengals are making moves to set something up. So 1,000%, and I'll admit and eat crow on this one, I did not think we would get Trey Hendrickson contract done this offseason. I admit I am not very bullish on the front office. I don't have a lot of confidence in the front office. So I really thought the front office would butcher this. I did. 1,000%. I thought the front office would use this and absolutely butcher it. And again, they still can. They still can. Let's, believe it when we see it type mentality here. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong that they get a contract done with Trey this offseason. And then, of course, we don't have to worry about the franchise tag or anything like that. We can go into the season, zero distractions, zero issues, and just be ready to go, firing all cylinders week one. That would be the goal. And that's what I want. Obviously, again, I want Trey to get signed. But I also have seen this front office time in and time out really fail and flop. But this offseason has been a huge difference than normal. We have seen, the Bengals go ahead and sign T. Higgins, sign Jamar Chase, get Mike Gesicki back. They've done a lot of things this offseason that, honestly, I never thought they would do. And they have surprised me time in and time out, getting Scott Peters, finally firing Frank Pollock. Didn't get a real GM, but that's beside the point. They've done a lot of things that if you ask me going into this whole season, did I think they'd do any of these? I would say maybe a couple. But they have really exceeded expectations. I think a little bit of that is also the lease, potentially, with the lease coming up and they're trying to, argue a new lease. It definitely helps out a bit when, you're like, hey, we're doing everything impossible to make this team the best team possible. Kind of gives you a little bit more leverage than if you are your typical Bengals front office and say, we're not doing anything. We like our team. Yeah, you don't have much negotiation power. So I feel like there is some degree there. But, hey, let's get it done, man. Let's get it done. I did see a lot of people are actually commenting on my videos and saying the same thing over and over again, and it's true. Imagine if we would have gotten the Jesse Bates contract done. And we had Jesse Bates and DJ Reader on this team right now with the guys we already have. Oh, that would have been so juicy. That would have been so juicy, but sadly, that's simply not the case. We do have a Bengals hype video to watch, though. Let's go ahead and watch this. So this was posted today by the Cincinnati Bengals. So it says, Phase 1, set the tone. So let's see what this looks like. Whoa. Copyright. Did not mean to play that audio. All right, so we got the boys back to work here. Got Cam Taylor-Britt. Got to keep him, playing at a high level here. Hopefully he has a bounce-back season. Last season was not the greatest for Cam Taylor-Britt, so hopefully this season will be. All right. This is just... Okay, so hold up. So we got mainly Cam Taylor-Britt in this. And then we got Logan. So Logan Wilson pops up. Okay, got some chugging. Not bad, not bad. I'm ready for this. Is Jermaine Burton going to make an appearance? I feel like he probably already has, but he was a background character. But we need Jermaine Burton to be a main character. Look at that BJ Hill right there. Look at that big boy BJ Hill. Just out there gooning. No, I'm just kidding. Phase 1. Alright, who else we got in here? Got... Okay, some of these new undrafted guys, I'm going to completely butcher their names and their faces. Look at that, buddy. I'm so ready for this. I am so ready for this, man. This is going to Geno Stone. Going to be a fantastic season. Super Bowl inbound, boys. Super Bowl inbound. Definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, man. I'm excited, and hopefully the Trey Hendrickson situation gets done with as well. It's also Orlando Brown's birthday. Yeah, that's right. OBJ's birthday. But see you guys in the next one, though. Peace out.